My day was fine. Thanks for asking, Sammy. I hope yours was well as well. I mean, work was kind of tedious, but when isn't work tedious? It kind of worked out in the end. Let me check to get the... I mean, again, as per usual, if the audio's a bit off, just let me know. Now, I don't have... Because I wasn't ready to play this game, because I wanted to play Lords of the Fallen, I don't have the Twitch integration ready. I will probably do that for next time then. Let me get rid of these guys so I don't get confused. Okay. Next next game. I know this one will not crash. I've only very recently finished this. And this became, yes, my favorite non-From Software Souls-like. And it's a game that not a lot of people have played, which is a real shame. It's kind of overlooked. And we get into why. Success! I love the fake sci-fi Russian that they're speaking. I have no idea what build I'm going for, because I wasn't mentally prepared. I am lagging. I'm not lagging. What do you mean with I am lagging? I'm not dropping frames, I can see that. Stream on my end seems to be fine. That's all I can really say. There we are, the glorious goopy guy that we are. I could reduce bitrate a bit, but it seems to be fine on my end. Welcome, Spawn. Breathe. The discomfort is only temporary. You have many questions. I do. Take your time. Leave the pond when you are ready. Yeah, welcome to Hellpoint, the game that I'm now switching to. This is my favorite non-From Software Souls-like for a multitude of reasons. The game is a bit janky. Let's be real. I mean, so is Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls. And even Bloodborne to some degree. What I love about this game is, we just saw it in the intro of Lords of the Fallen, where there were so many tutorials popping up. Which makes sense. You want to explain your systems to your player base, especially when you have more complicated systems. This game does not explain shit. And I kinda admire it about it. This game is the only other Souls-like that I've ever played that gave me the what the fuck is going on feeling that I got in Dark Souls 1. You see the freaking clock thing over on the left hand, on the top left of the screen? Yeah, that does something. Is it explained to you? Absolutely fucking not. Let me get my my camera in a better position. There we go. There we go. This game is basically, we're on a space station and we're just birthed from this thing. We're spawned from this thing. We're, I guess, like an artificial human type situation. And we're just on our own, trying to figure out what's going on. We hear a mysterious voice that's calling to us. Oh yes, thank you, please. You are too weak to continue. Use this injector to heal yourself. There are some tutorials like this one. Healing injection, a universal healing method for physical injuries and trauma. As is the case for all popular medicines, the technology is owned by an obscure, monolithic corporation. Just inject ourselves. Good. The drug should take effect soon. This game is criminally underrated, in my opinion. Your vital signs are looking good. I will be waiting for you at the end of the embassy hall. This came out... Walk forth with courage. This came out at a time when there weren't really a lot of Souls-likes. I mean some, this definitely wasn't the first, but there weren't a lot of Souls-likes being brought forth. Now, if I had the codes in mind, I could get some equipment. Welcome to Nobu. We hope your trip or reintegration went well. If not, we encourage you to notify the health department immediately. All custom forms have been filled out for you automatically. Please enter your personal ID to claim your belongings. There was like some Kickstarter stuff that you could get here, and there's also something else, another weapon that you can get here. I don't have the codes ready, and I probably wouldn't use the weapons anyway. Got a few axions that are the souls of this game. There we go. This game has such a cool sense of style. This was made by a team of 10. There was a single world designer and a single programmer, which is amazing. This game sold me with this little cutscene alone. Yeah, it's a game that not a lot of people have played, Sammy. Even in like the community of people who play Souls-likes, this is one of the more obscure games. I personally love it. I mean, the main game was okay successful, I think. The DLC is really... A lot of people didn't fall in love with this game. I absolutely adore it. It's a shame because the DLC is also really good. And when you look at how many people got the achievements for the DLC bosses, it's like 2% of the player base. It's really sad. This game deserved so much better. Jump. These are the tutorial messages, the green ones. Also, this game has pretty seamless co-op. Not completely seamless, but pretty seamless. Open matchmaking. Yeah, I will not play online. There are no invasions. There's PvP in an arena, but there is... I mean, I played this game in co-op with a friend. Not entirely through, but it worked pretty well. Got a pipe. I know how to equip a weapon. A piece of a coolant pipe patched with sharp broken metal pieces using cloth filaments. Someone's been here before. Swings wildly and can split enemies' heads open nicely. Look at the fucking weapon we got. It's just a fucking pipe with some sharp metal duct tape to it. I love this game. There are some heavy attacks. Not chargeable though. And there's jumping in this game. Which is probably where a lot of people really fell out of favor with this game. Because there are some jump and run sections in this game that a lot of people were not happy about. Scrap shield. Pieces of metal plates crudely attached together to make an expedient protective shield. It looks like it might shatter with every hit it takes. It's fine though. Fine for now. Sometimes enemies crawl out of these little ducts. There we go. They said jumping before Elden Ring. One of the coolest mechanics, in my opinion, is that you have energy, which is the blue bar, which is used for spells and weapon abilities and ammunition for your firearms. And you regain it with melee attacks. Every weapon has like a leech stat. But leech also gives you charges for your Estus Flask, for your healing injection. You can see there's like an eighth of the circle filled in because I attacked enemies. Let me reduce the sound effects just like a teensy tiny bit. And your healing doesn't actually refresh on resting. But also, enemies don't necessarily respawn on resting. Because, and again, this is not explained anywhere in game. Damn it. Enemies actually respawn when the little yellow circle and the big gray circle overlap on the clock. I'll get back up there again, eventually. Get some more axions. Well, let's see if I remember everything. Oh my god, there's a bigger enemy there. Oh, he disappeared. Yeah, we were in like black hole hour, I guess. I don't know what it's actually called because again, it's not explained in game. But when there's like these orange wedges on the clock, and the yellow circle is in it, then sometimes stronger enemies spawn, and sometimes you get like not boss rushes, but like enemy rush. Enemy rushes, and you get more souls, more currency. And you can even sometimes just open doors only when there's black holes. Fun fact, in my first playthrough, the first time I played this game, I realized like 6 hours in that these were ladders. Which was definitely too late. It really reminds you of Dark Souls. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it is a Souls-like 100%. 100% inspired by Dark Souls. Victim headgear. Sure. It's the only armor piece that I have. A cruel apparatus attached to the bodies of suffering victims of their daemons. Nice. I don't want to drop down there yet because I haven't been in here yet. I don't know what's the deal with these. You can't attack them. I guess they just kind of float around. Scan things. Kind of like the keepers from Mass Effect. Now, the first time I played this game, again, I didn't know jack shit, and it took a while. to get used to everything. Now I'm here in the middle again. It can't be opened from this side. The stench is atrocious. We got a weapon! But what you were able to hear, this game sounds a bit crazy. It is a bit crazy. Massive piece of buttress detached from the wall by an incredible force. Few would choose this as a viable weapon, but those who would will enjoy great stopping power. Ever wanted to hit someone by just a piece of concrete on rebar? You can! Maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure yet. I can't wield it. This game has a lot of like weird, crazy twists and mechanics from the typical Soulsborne formula. But that is exactly why I love it. And the atmosphere. This game's atmosphere is amazing. I mean, you can already tell. And how this game... Like, all of the mechanics around the clock that I just explained to you, this game doesn't explain. It just doesn't. Right, this is where we come down here. Yeah, the headstone stored. There is a weapon. I can't get it. I mean, I will get it for the next stream. But I don't have the codes ready. In the beginning of the game, when you can reclaim your belongings... You can retrieve a weapon that's somewhat similar. It's also just a giant pile or like a giant slab of stone. It's called Deliberate Burden. The weapon is called Deliberate Burden. Now there's definitely some more that I can get here. And if you overcome this game's jank and platforming sections, which we will get to one today, definitely. One of the more notorious ones, even. Then this is really, really rewarding. Rorancelium. It has multiple endings, of course. I've only gotten one because I only really finished this game once. And when I was sure that I would return to streaming, I held off on doing another playthrough pretty much immediately because I wanted to play it on stream again. Can't be opened from this side. Ah, it's a true soul. It's a true Soulslike. The true markings of a Soulslike. I know that there's at least a key still in this first area. Oh, wait. Hold in. There are illusory walls in this game. Is there an illusory wall somewhere around here? I don't actually recall. I recall some illusory walls, but not all of them. That's a drop. Yeah, over there and down in that section, if I recall correctly. There's also something. There, oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of things up there. How do I get there? I haven't actually been up there. Nice sounds. What? Excuse me? I mean, the key I would get here is not super necessary, so I could always come back for it. Because I don't remember how to get to it right now. I mean, we can also just drop down there, right? Probably. That should be deadly. It's pretty deadly. Ow. We got the shard. With a D, very important distinction. A small hand tool riveted to sharp broken glass, wrapped in cloth for protection. Many people have fought for survival here. Very fast to swing, but has short range. And I can use it. Basically a dagger. Ow. There is parrying in this game, but I suck at it. Carbon scraps. The 80% speedrun for this game was 18 minutes, by the way. I don't think it is 18 minutes anymore. But it was 18 minutes at one point. It wasn't glitchless, by the way. But there was no out of bounds or like wrong warps or anything like that. Which is very impressive, I feel like. I feel like there should be a way up there. There definitely should be a way up there. That I'm not seeing right now. Yeah, never mind. I'll be back for the key. Let's continue for now. Look how cool this game looks. I get all of the critiques this game gets. But man, it's so much. I love it so much. There is the most obscure bullshit in this game that I've ever seen in any Souls-like. There are doors that you can only go through at a specific point during like the clock, during like whole hour. But only if you found certain codes that are scattered throughout the game that you input at a certain location into one of 6 apparatuses. And the game doesn't tell you which one. I don't know how anyone was supposed to find this stuff. Welcome. On Irid Novo, all nations of the Milky Way join together in harmony to strengthen the emboldening order that will secure our future generations. The Ministry wishes all dignitaries and diplomats a very fruitful sojourn on board. Sojourn? I don't know. I don't speak French. Observatory, Arisen Dominion, Pond. We come from the pond, by the way. Embassy. It looks so dang cool. Hi. I really don't want to deal with you right now. But I will in a second. Carbon scraps. I know you're just a statue. Oh, hi. The combat, by the way, I don't know if you can tell from just looking at it. I describe the combat as stiff but satisfying. It's weird. You really gotta lay your hands on it. We got a model because this game does have crafting. These are all materials for printing. We're basically 3D printing equipment. And we can print, I mean, we can't, we don't have the stuff for it, but now we have the model for a shield. For a better shield than just scrap put together. And I would like to heal, but I can't because I haven't attacked enough to gain another heal charge. And I really don't want to deal with you. Shield bash. Oh! Now I almost had to deal with you. The shield bash is weird. I haven't really used it You can, if you sprint into... Can you fuck off? If you sprint into someone while you hold the shield, then you basically bash them with your shield. Victim's shield. Requires strength 3. Daemon art is abject in nature and can only be appreciated by cruel minds. Stretched flaps of leathered skin and bones are attached to a metal frame and given to the sheep who are sent to battle. It looks nice. I mean, nice is maybe not nice, but it looks cool. You can use it, but as you can see, the stats are pretty bad if you can't wield it. Does it scale? Does what scale with the size of the shield? I love that hole. That's great space station design, guys. The bash? I don't know. Again, I haven't used it really a lot. It does not have damage. You can't attack with a shield in the traditional sense like you could in Dark Souls, so I don't know. Maybe with the weight? I'm just waiting for enemies to crawl out of here. I guess not. Some Axions. Oh my god! He's still fucking in the corner. And there's the next one. Hi, please don't kill me. Please let me open the shortcut. Can you fuck off? Let's go for it. Oh my god, please. I wish I could heal. Almost. The fish will fuck me up. I know the fish will fuck me up. You? Maybe? You're easier to predict than the fish. Uh-oh. No fear! There we go. I can heal. Ah. There we go. The fish are like one of the only sources of a resource that you need to respec, which is kind of annoying. Also, I can't see shit yet because I don't have the light. I don't even know what I'm doing down here. I know that I can't progress. Because I can't... I mean, I could go to outer space, but... That's a hole. Ow. Why are there fish on the space station? I wish I had an answer. There's some bones. There's some more bones. I mean, think of the classic video game space stations. There are all kinds of fucked up shit up there. Yeah, I didn't really get anything out of here, except for a few actions, because I can't... I mean, I could do this, but I would pretty much die. This is an airlock. There's freaking outer space behind this. I don't have a spacesuit yet, so... Hey, look, space. So I will absolutely not do this. There's one of the, like the earliest, probably the earliest catalyst you can get in the game is there in outer space. If I were to make a magic build, but I think I won't. I think I will make a firearm build. Like firearm, like a Bloodborne build, basically. He's still in the corner. He's still attacking something in the corner. Again, this game's a little bit jank. In a beautiful kind of way, this game is a little bit jank. Turn back. Run away. Oh, oh my god, that's not a statue. Fuck me. I want to read this. Peace through the abyss. I can't read this. I have to go in. First boss. Archon-slaver. Archon-slaver. Ow. Again, I have no heals. Tell me if the music or sound is too loud, please. The music sounds pretty loud in my ear right now, but I'm not sure how it is for you guys. It could just be my headphones. It's fine. Okay, thank you. Whoa. Ow. I mean, this boss is not difficult, but it is really stressful because I don't have any heals. Oh my god, especially now. Please, sir. Fuck. Spawn deceased. That's fine. I opened the shortcut. We'll be back here pretty soon. I will definitely turn it down for me, though, a little bit. I also really like the music in a lot of places. Now, when you die in this game, I don't know if it happens before you reach the hub. It's a horizontal bar during the fight. It's a status effect. I actually never, because again, the game, there he is. The game doesn't explain anything, almost anything to you. I don't know what status effect that is. I think it's frost, I guess. It slows stamina recovery. But how the bar works, I have absolutely no fucking idea. I know there's radiation. Radiation damage is pretty much the only thing that you have to look out for. So when you die, this green version of you spawns somewhere around where you died. And will attack you pretty much on sight. Now this does not carry your souls. It's just to fuck you if you died. Your souls are there. Now I can read this, by the way. We summoned you, Devourer of Souls. Peace through the abyss. Darkness begins, light ends darkness. Hello. Ow. Get out from the wall! Get away from the wall! Also, you have the Bloodborne dodge, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, this guy is like 3 moves, but he's still pretty intense. Ow. Definitely should heal. Ow. There we go. There we go. I don't know what I want to use yet. So I don't really want to level up. There are no classes in this game. You just start with basically the deprived. You start with everything on 1. Which is also kind of funny, I think. Yeah. I mean, there's a pretty good weapon in the hub. That's always like a very safe bet to start with. Hello. I'm glad you could make it. I apologize for inflicting this hardship upon you, but it was necessary. As you can see, your arrival has occurred at the most dire time. This is your home, Irid Novo, the city of the stars. I am the author and you are my spawn. I had to create you in order to have an immune specimen. You will bear the story of this place so that it will never be forgotten. You will venture throughout Irid Novo, making your own way and searching for answers, and then report your observations to me. Exercise your free will and quench your thirst for truth. I know it dwells within you, pushing you forward. But before you go, you may ask me any questions you might have. I'm asking you one question, because then you say, fuck off. What am I? What's going on? Why can't I see you? Or 3 dots. What the fuck is going on? The merge happened. That's not explaining anything. It is too soon to burden you with the details of this catastrophe. All I can tell you is that according to all available readings, we are the only sane survivors left on Irid Novo. Do not despair, for our purpose remains primordial. I am unwell and must rest soon. Do you have any other questions? Oh no, okay, I get to ask 2 questions. Well, where should I go? The observatory beyond this door is safe. I will open the way for you. Use it as a refuge as others have before you. Take refuge in the observatory. Equip yourself and venture forth to investigate the events on Irid Novo. We need you to collect data from the world and bring it back to me once you are done. Our story must never be forgotten, and we cannot let the project go to waste. You will come back to this exact location when I summon you. Do you understand? How could I possibly understand any of this? There is no time for further explanations. I trust your judgment. You will find a way. I must leave now and make the most of the time I have left. I'm sorry I cannot help you any more than this. Bye. Remember this place. Well, fucking bye to you too. The Omnicube! The dialogue options are gold, they really are. The Omnicube is like a multi-tool, I guess. So now we got transposition, which is homeward bone, basically. And there are other programs that the Omnicube can run. Like we get a light relatively soon and some few other things. It's kind of a neat thing. Just like it, all of those could be singular items, but they managed to like put it into a single kind of gizmo. It's neat. It doesn't really have to be that, but it kind of works. Once the pinnacle of reprogrammable nanotech, the Omnicube was relegated to the status of children's toy when the printing of nanotech within building structures became commonplace. Some still find it useful for tasks such as mining or exploration. Equip programs, yeah, I know. And what is really cool, the author basically said, hey, gather data. And down there, you see we have 2.33% data gathered. The earliest ending that we can get is when you have 100% data gathered. You gather data through reading lore, through reading messages, through finding new items, through defeating bosses, through pretty much anything, through speaking with NPCs, through crafting new things, I'm pretty sure. Bosses are the main thing, obviously, and I don't think you can get to 100% without beating some of the major bosses, because there are definitely 3 that give a lot. But you don't have to stop at 100% data. I think it goes to like 250%. And you definitely need more for different endings. Also, in not just the amount of data, but also other prerequisites to get different endings. But data is an important part of the game. And I think that's kind of cool. And now we're at our hub, which is fucking ginormous. I don't even remember where all of the... I know where the important things that we can gather here are. It is an incentive for exploration. I wish that it gave you more... How do I say this? I wish bosses mattered less and reading lore mattered more. I mean, it does matter to like find messages and read those, but they usually only add a tiny amount, while the bosses, especially the main bosses, give a fuck ton. Like there are 3 bosses in this game that each give a 30%, I'm pretty sure. And there's our main bonfire. Also, the yellow ones are player messages. And player messages can't have words. They can only have symbols. Which I think is kind of cool. There are certain rifts or breaches, they are called, that can be used to teleport, but mostly you need to use an item to make a breach teleportable. And that means teleport to and from. And those items are pretty rare, especially early on. And you can only consume like consumable souls at a breach. You can't do it out in the open. So you can't really lose them. We also got a reflex melee conductor and a strength melee conductor. Torn, battered, and bloodied, a striking monument from the era of the wars. The metallic glass plating of this armor is still robust and able to protect life, even though the original wearer is long dead. I think that says the same. Pretty much everything. This is the, like, standard armor set. And it already looks so cool. Keeping the helm off, though. You consume... no, you consume it once to, as they call, synchronize the breach. And then you can teleport to and from it. There's the antiquated officer's glaive. That's a pretty good all-round weapon. Pretty much a long sword. I think I will go with that for now. Very old damaged military sword that belongs in a museum. It belongs in a museum. A versatile weapon combining wide swings with powerful stabs. You can see there's a tiny like bar underneath the pipe because we've been using that. You level weapons and that way you get passive and active abilities on the weapon. You can see these 3 don't really have anything going on, but this has multiple subsections where we get something. And also, wait, let me actually make it so that I can use this. 4 and 3. And then definitely some stamina, some health. Energy is how much energy we have. Load is equip load and only equip load. Oh, I'm at 56%. I should probably get rid of some of the armor for now. Cognition is for firearms and foresight is for spell catalysts. Red tinted meat, I can't use it. I don't have the stats. Now I have the stats and now it's not red tinted anymore. I need 12 strength for the column. Yeah, let's get rid of anything but the legs for now. So now I have 100% load. That works for me. The other cool thing, in my opinion, is how you level, how you increase or improve your weapon. You don't improve the weapon. You equip a weapon with a conductor. Like I will probably go, I don't know, strength? Sure, why not? It increases the scaling, it changes the scaling, and now I can level the conductor, which increases the damage of the weapon. But I can, if I want to switch the weapon, I can take the conductor off the weapon and put it on a different weapon. So I don't have to level every single weapon ever again. And the only thing that you need to improve the conductor is souls, is axions. You need a lot of them, but you don't need any materials. Also, this is the 3D printer, basically. Whoops. Don't need to dismantle anything. Alumina, Novus wiring, pulse mineral. Heading to Son District. Are you ready for the first jump and run section? It does solve the upgrade. Yeah, it definitely does solve that. It also makes it so that you can more easily switch weapons. Oh! I know the tricks now, especially with falling. For example, for this, I'm pretty sure you only have to hold forward. Don't jump, because you will overshoot. Yeah. Which needs some getting used to. And, of course, falling is instant death, so... There is a dedicated jump button. This game has Elden Ring beat by a couple of years. This game has even Sekiro beat by a couple of years, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Final drop. We got pathing. And we got some axions. Pathing is something that I haven't really used. Coin. I think the coins are just for an achievement. Which I will not get. There is a... Oh. I was stuck. This game is a bit jank. There we go. Oh, what's happening? This game is now actually a lot of jank. Okay. It's fine with me. Hey, we met our first NPC. He said we should go away. Yeah, those are ladders. That was... In my first time playing this game, it took a long while for me to figure out that that's a ladder. I don't think these tutorial messages give data. It explains a little bit. It says like, if the black hole is present in the sky, enemies will become more powerful and drop better rewards. Lots of enemies can appear during an accretion storm. But it doesn't tell you what the fuck an accretion storm is. Okay, yeah, now we can jump regularly again. We got pathing for the Omnicute. I never really use pathing. It's basically breadcrumbs from Hansel and Gretel. I mean, I can show it to you. It's a cool thing to have because you can definitely get lost in this game. If I activate it, the cube stays and just blink. I don't know how often. Boink. Yeah, and it creates this little thing. But they disappear once you put the cube away, and it takes energy. Not a lot, but it does take energy. It does consume energy. But let's put transportation in again. Now, again, are you ready for a real jump and run section? I'm already giddy with anticipation. Even though I know I will probably fuck it up at least once. I don't think I can get any of these. Oh, there was a hole. Almost drop into that. Of course, I also didn't find this on my first playthrough. I'm laughing at how unsure I was how anything worked on my first time doing that. And now I'm pretty sure I can make it to the top, even though I will be sweating bullets. But it's worth it! Because we get a breach synchronizer! This is what allows you to make a breach teleportable. And with a scrapped heater shield, which I'm sure I cannot wear, cannot use. It takes 8 strength. A vestige of an old welding shield that has melted together and become stuck in the retracted position. Heavy and impractical, but still capable of withstanding strong blows. Oh, I can use the victim's shield now. Yes, looks better. Okay. This is the scary part, by the way. Okay. Oh wait, there's another scary part. I forgot about that. What the fuck, why? I mean... This is the scary part. Selenium ingot. Oh. There we go. There we go. I think this is the dev team. Fear your complacency, Tom. And for that we get actually data. Not a lot. Long live the Chope Gobelin from Gubosh. My sanity points have reached 0 from Nathan. Anything is possible for a valiant heart from Ryan. The point of hell is redempting. Steel yourself for its harrowing journey from the Metalizer. Love you, Susan, forever from Mark. Your journey has begun and then you died from Pterrodax. Be the one to make a better future by George. And in tattered halls and walls torn red. Could you help me find my head? From I don't actually know. But this is why we came here. Healing proficiency. Wait, what? Can be used to connect breaches together and travel between them. And healing proficiency enhances the selected healing method. No, of course I will not climb back down. I'm not insane. Isn't Metalizer a Sabaton song? Or a Sabaton album? I actually haven't listened to Sabaton in quite a while, but I think it's like one of the earliest. It somehow rings true. Yes, let's upgrade our healing. Nice. Oh, it is. Yeah, something sounded familiar. It's an album from 2007. It must have been one of their like early ones. We definitely can consume some Axions. And get more health. And we can get some, at least one weapon upgrade. Yeah, it gets expensive really quickly. You can see the next one costs like 4,000 Axions. Does this say anything? No, can't interact with it. Good Wi-Fi? Yeah, I don't want to connect. Battle? It gets really... These messages, because players can't use words, they get really esoteric. But oftentimes, except for hub areas such as these, a lot of times when you see player messages, you know that it's about hidden doors, mainly. Which is nice that they let you know that. Because they're definitely more hidden than I feel like in other games. It said walk forth with courage, but only very slightly so. The visual design in this game is so good. Look at this. Of course, the graphical fidelity is not on the level of other games. I mean, this is an older game and it's made by a really small team. It was a very ambitious project for a team this small. And I know it didn't sell that well, especially the DLC. And I know that the market is kind of oversaturated with Soulslikes. But this, to me, really feels like an unpolished diamond. And I would love for this team, like with more experience and a bit more resources maybe, to attempt something like this again. Maybe in the same universe, maybe in a different universe. I would be up for it. I would play it in a heartbeat. Okay, whatever that message was supposed to tell me. Now I know. Oh, new breaches also give data, right? I know how rare breach synchronizers are, so I'm not going to synchronize that one. I love how they sometimes just drop like 11 extra Axions for you to consume. Oh, there was something to loot! I'll get back down there eventually. And also probably get up here. Yeah. You always have to look out for places where you can jump up in this game. Because, I mean, this game is pretty much like 30% our jump and run. Magnifier goggles. Sounds rad. And there's the next boss already. Let's read the goggles. Goggles usually worn by elderly to alleviate problems related to diminishing eyesight. Yes. I know they can drop their firearm, but I don't think the chance is very high. And I know there should be... I don't know this game as well as other Souls-likes. I was about to say, there is a railgun here somewhere. I know it somewhat well because it's not been that long since I played it. Hey, Koma, thank you so much for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by, man. How have you been? It's all over. Open up! Let me in! You killed us! Open up! Police! You lied. I did no such thing. Lucian, come home. I guess that's a League of Legends cameo. Oh wait, that's Lucian with an A, I'm pretty sure. Vincent, don't look for us. I guess Vincent didn't. Let's check out Railgun. You need 8 cognition for it. A very ancient electromagnetic projectile launcher, badly recreated and deserving of retirement. Same. These firearms were useful to take out enemy personnel without damaging the surrounding infrastructure. Long on the outside today since 2 p.m. Kinda done for the day. I mean, rightfully so. It's like almost 9:30. Archery course began again. Nice. That's cool. I hope the weather holds up. The weather? The weather. Poe, come to mall. Even the messages by the developers are like, no man, no problem. Yeah, preach. Are pretty cryptic. I think I want to go for a gun build. I haven't done that last time. Last time I did a pretty much bog standard melee build. Wait, pretty much, I think I even used this sword with, or like an upgraded version of this sword for pretty much the entire playthrough. What did we get? We got a daring effigy. A bizarre statuette of a figure intensely staring forward into emptiness. Its courageous display inspires audacity. Can be used at a breach to intensify challenge. You can make the game harder. You need good weather on Friday. I said weather again. I don't know what's happening. This is why I continued streaming. Why I came back to streaming. I want to fix my broken English. God damn it. Okay. The first time I played this game, this guy kicked my ass. How's the game? I love this game. This is not my first playthrough. This is one of my favorite. It is my favorite From Software Souls-like. The game that I actually wanted to play, that was my first playthrough, it crashed like 4 times and I was done with it. I'll check it out if I can make some adjustments and make it run smoother off stream. But for now, I really was done with it. And this is a game that I wanted to stream anyway, so I just pivoted to this. Let's see. It shouldn't be too hard. Celestial Beast. Nope. Ow. Stop it! There we go. Can you move? Thank you. Oh, we gotta do it. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god. That actually hurt. There we go. Fireworks of so many Soulslike players. Yeah, but I've died to this boss a lot. A lot in my first playthrough. Because you don't have any way to go. This boss comes so quickly after the tutorial. Excuse me, can you stop ragdolling around? Sir? Sir? You know what? Never mind. This boss comes so soon after, like the tutorial that you have nowhere to go for you to level up or anything. You have to face this guy and just get good, as they say. Dangling. You know what? I will breach this one. What did we get? We got a key, right? The Arcology Limited Access Passport grants access to one district of the Arcology. This is also pretty cool. Passport scanned. That's what she said. Welcome to the Arcology. Would you like to use the access passport? Yes. What is your current place of residence? We have a choice here. We get to each of them eventually. But this is, right now we can only go to either Son District or Ikari Walkways. Yeah, they speak space Russian, Coma. Which I love. Yeah. I haven't decided yet. It's Russian, yeah. I think I'm going Ikari Walkways. I think it's the most sensible choice. Yeah, let's go Ikari Walkways. Granting access to Ikari Walkways. Have a nice day. So now this door opened and this one stays closed. And later on we find another passport, and then we can get into Son District, or we can get into Son District from a different entry point. Got a coin. Insert mind cube. It was just me. Thank you for thinking it was official voice acting. No, that was definitely just me. Another breach synchronizer, nice. The 5 eyes of the Arcology carving into minds with each cycle. Elevator offline. Lost hatchet. Needs 8/8. Modeled after an ancient tribal weapon using modern metallic glass. Many notches are engraved on the handle. Shorter range, but fast vertical swings. I also love that you can actually test the weapons out. That's something when I go back to Dark Souls 1. I mean, I know every weapon in Dark Souls 1 now. But I definitely didn't when I first played the game. And not being able to test the moveset when you don't have the stats is super annoying. Bloodborne does the same thing, which is also really annoying. But here I can just test it, I just don't do any damage. I mean, that's why we could make fun of the freaking column, because we could just... It's such a fun weapon. It's such a stupid and fun weapon. Hi. New enemy. That also gave data. Tell them what a child would want to hear. Then the meek can overthrow the strong as they sleep. Is it all the same? Yes. Some axions, nice. Stupidity equals funidity. Jump! No fear. No fear of the jumps here. The jump is more afraid of you than you are of it. That's a lie, but... it's a good way to handle things. Now we got the model for the infused column. Which is... basically we turn the freaking giant rebar block of concrete into a magic block of concrete. I didn't even know what's here. No jump was harmed during the production of this game. Oh, jumps will be harmed. Jumps will also harm me. I'll be completely honest. There are definitely some jump and run sections in this game that I'm not 100% familiar with. Health module. Provides a slight boost to health. That's more than slight. These are basically rings, I guess, rings and amulets. And you get a body module and a mind module slot. They do different, they're basically the same. They just do, like, give different, are focus on different stats. Yeah, I synchronized this so we can go back. Do I want to use a different weapon? That's the weapon that I'm, the question that I'm asking myself right now. Because this is the weapon that I used. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Non-infuse. Transport observatory. That's where I want to go. Because this is the weapon that I used for much of my first playthrough. I want to use it again. But I don't really have a good alternative right now. I definitely want to, yeah, I definitely want to get to Cognition 8. To use the gun. 5. Ah, let's consume all. What's the worst that could happen? Ah, I only get to 6. Wait, did I read this? I didn't. Alas, no one knew about the victory, and so that night they murdered the hero just as they needed him most. Classic. There will be many more what the fuck moments, by the way. We are not nearly done. Yeah. Let's go to Ikari Walkways. There is a way to respec. They added that with the DLC, thankfully. But it costs resources, especially costs a lot of bones. Which seems to indicate that you're just basically liquefying yourself again and then making another one of yourself. Which I do approve of. Down, right, then the key. Again, the player messages, you really have to have like a way to interpret these. Otherwise, then you just don't get anything from them. Through suffering we exist. Welcome it, transcend it. We will make you stronger. Raw Encellium. Oh, there's immediately a door. I don't know where that leads to. Ortega Tower access denied. Okay, I need a key for that. I don't know where the Ortega Tower key is. I have a suspicion, but we'll see. Yeah, we farm incels. Incels Eom. Tool victim leggings. One thing I don't like about this game, and we're bound to see that for the first time, I think, is stat requirements for armor. Yeah. These pants require 9 foresight. These piercing obelisks appear to channel otherworldly energy and grant motion to an otherwise dead carnal envelope. These rags require 9 foresight. I mean, you can see the stats are not there otherwise. That is something that I'm definitely not a fan of. Victim leg clamps. Why do you need foresight to wear a pair of ragged pants? I have no idea. Whoa! Ah! Sir, please. I was legit just chilling. Ow. Oh no. Okay. Can you drop down? Okay, I take it a long way. There we go. I guess because they have these magic infused things on them. But I legitimately do not know. Yeah, you need how to, but I know how to put them on. I mean, I guess maybe they didn't fit right then. These piercing obelisks appear to channel, wait, that's the same. It's the same description. But these one don't, oh my god, that's even worse somehow. They don't require foresight, probably because they don't cover my entire ass. Sure. Now this fucked me up for longer than I want to admit. But now I know how to get them, and I can't get them right now. I need something else for that. But that was so tantalizing, seeing those shiny items down there. Yeah, hello? Can we get out of this fucking situation? Thank you. Appreciate it. There we go. Refined carbon. So refined. Huh! I wish I could already use my gun. I mean, I can, but it's not going to do any damage. Oh! Hello? There we go. Regenerative nanobots. This is also something that's kind of weird. I mean, it is pretty cool, but these are basically an alternative version of your healing. This is a hot, basically, a heal over time, instead of the like instant heal that you get through the healing injection. But they take the same resource, or rather, I mean, I can only charge one through attacking, the one that I have equipped. Also, they don't level up both when I use a healing proficiency, only the one that I use the healing proficiency on. So in theory, it's cool that you have some choices. And there's one later down the line that I'm actually going to use for at least one fight. But in practice, you're just going to stick with the regular heal. It's pretty good. I think it always heals you full. So why would I use anything else? Why would I spend my healing proficiencies on anything else? Oh, we got a mind vessel. Remember the thing down there where you can insert a mind cube? That's where you can put these. Where is it? I guess they don't show up in your inventory, huh? Yeah. I only want to make that jump after I get the frickin' the frickin' breach. Reflex melee conductor. We already have one of those. I think you get a different... I think you get the skirt here. Yeah, the Daemon robe. Which I can wear, because apparently that does not need foresight. The cloth is heavy and made of fur. The stench of this blasphemous garment makes or breaks the will of whoever wears it. It does look pretty sick, though. Yes. Gimme gun. How do I use gun? I haven't used the gun pretty much at all in the last playthrough. Yeah, okay. There we go. You can free aim and you can... Can I make that jump? You can jump pretty far in this game, but can I make this jump? Oh, I can't! Charged prism. How the fuck do I get back, though? I guess... Can I make that jump? No, that's too deep. That's bait. That's 100% bait. I think I have to teleport back. Or maybe there's a hidden door here. Absolutely not. I have to teleport back. You can free aim the gun, or you can Z target and then just shoot from your hip, basically. And again, the gun takes energy, quite a bit actually, which I regain by attacking with my melee weapon. How do I get down there? Would that have been the only way to get down there? I refuse to believe that. I refuse to make that jump. Oh, this looks good. Wait, no, this is just this. Out of my way. Ah, okay. Fish! Laserfish! I don't even know. I don't think I've been here in my first playthrough. Oh my god! Thank you. This game definitely has some trolley moments. There's absolutely nothing here. It was, yeah, it really was. The people who made these messages are really creative. Ow, 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 ow. Omnicube jukebox. There are some Omnicube programs that are just like songs. Hey Zakshot, good to see you. How are you, man? You're way too tanky for me. I mean, you're not way too tanky for me, but... Oh my god! Ragdoll, please! Ministry credentials approved. Suspicious conversation recorded. Play? Sure. The depravity. You think we live in a prudish society? You don't want to know the things they're doing behind closed doors. I guess that was it. Yeah. I really don't want to know what they did behind closed doors. Nope, I don't want to. Teleport. The Axions. Oh my god! Maybe I want to respell to magic. I didn't know there was a spell catalyst here. Playing Dark Souls Remastered, farming the forest for souls so you can buy all the spells. Ah, classic. Forest farming is a staple since 2010. So good. I haven't played Dark Souls 1 in so long. Should probably go back to that as well. Maybe doing an item, maybe do an item randomizer. We'll see about that. Again, I have so many things on my what do I want to stream list that who knows what I get to. Yeah, but this isn't really underrated Souls-like, especially if you like Dark Souls 1. Because Dark Souls 1 has... This game has some of the positives and the negatives that Dark Souls 1 has. Oh, you know this game. I mean, I guess how else would you have found the stream? This game, I feel like this game is pretty obscure. You got all the achievements. You're probably one of like 6 people who got them. I haven't gotten all of them. I need some more endings. I love this game. This is my favorite non-From Software Souls-like. I mean, it's in the stream title. That's redundant to say though. This game, it has the jank, but this game is the only one that gave me the what the fuck is happening in this game sense that Dark Souls 1 gave me. And I love it for it. These piercing obliques, oh, that's the same thing. How much do I have? 91, sure. How does magic even work in this game? So, there aren't spells per se. You equip a catalyst, so this Hedron of Light is a catalyst, in your offhand, just like I would with the ray gun. And I explained the little... Do you see my mouse? No. Under the inscription, the line... where you have multiple segments, And you can already see, like with a railgun, I have like a little bit of experience. You level the weapons and they unlock abilities of those weapons. So with the gun, I eventually get like a grenade and some passives, and I think even like a buckshot, shotgun type move. And with the spell catalyst, you get different spells. The thing that you start with is the triple explosion, which fires 3 projectiles. And I don't know, I never used magic in this game, so you probably get like some different spells. You definitely get some different spells and abilities from that. I haven't played Cold Vein, that's definitely on my list. Lies of P I really, really liked. I have played Blue Sun. I did all the bosses in Blue Sun, even the frickin' even the freaking snail that's at the end of the longest run back ever that only gives like 1,000 souls. But I did the entirety, well, maybe not the entirety, but I did all bosses of Blue Sun. Really loved it. The areas in Blue Sun are amazing, especially the bathhouse. I really like the bathhouse. Fought Fear at full power? I don't know what that means, so I probably didn't. But I want to get in this playthrough, I mean, I went into this, streaming this game pretty much like, I had no intention of streaming this game now. Because I was originally going to stream the Lords of the Fallen game, the new Lords of the Fallen, and I started it. But it crashed on me like 4 times, and then I wasn't willing to continue. And I pivoted to Hellpoint, which I wanted to stream eventually anyway. But right now I really had no plan and I'm just winging it. Nice, we got Officer's Glaive. Basically fight fear without killing the major bosses. Oh. So you have to go into the DLC really early. Oh wait, now I'm here again. So there was a door. Now I can't leave again. So you have to get 50 data on New Game Plus. Okay, that makes sense. I rarely do New Game Plus in these games. Is the DLC open in New Game Plus from the beginning? Or do you have to collect 50 data as well? I think it's 50. 50 for the DLC. Which I guess you can do without killing one of the major bosses. Maybe. It's pretty open. That's definitely a plus point for New Game Plus. I mean, this game is already pretty open. I love that you have to make the decision pretty early on. You can see we went to Ikari. But going into the DLC early sounds like a pretty cool idea. I mean, I guess you would need to get to the areas where the DLC areas connect to still. So like Arisen Dominion. I think both Bathhouse and Jail are Arisen Dominion. Oh no, Jail is Port Isidun. Goodbye. I really like that. This playthrough, what I think I want to do, but I have to read up on it, is get the like true ending. Yeah, the prison is a freaking maze. There was a place in the prison. There was one like place in the prison where I legitimately thought I'd softlocked. I didn't have another breach synchronizer. I was at a breach that I couldn't get away from. And I think I was stuck for like an hour before I found a way out. It was fun. In a weird way, it was fun. Ooh, the scythe. Maybe? I definitely want to switch off the glaive, the sword. Because I used that in my first playthrough so much. Again, I feel like these feelings, the feeling of just being, maybe I'm stuck here. None of the other games really gave that to me. And this game is just ballsy for having some level architecture that's just, that you could definitely say is bullshit. Use the pipe. The pipe is a great weapon. I love the ragdoll. Every game should have ragdoll. I can 100% understand. Oh, there's light. If people just use the pipe throughout the entire game, because it's legitimately just like a good weapon. It has a good moveset. It scales relatively well, especially for like magic builds. You don't need like literally any stat investment to make it good as a support weapon for your magic. Or I guess for firearms as well. Which is a huge plus. I definitely want to try something new. In my first playthrough I used like a standard melee build. So I think I pretty much used this sword. Pretty much the entirety until I got the sword from one of the DLC bosses. And that pretty much had the same moveset. So now maybe... Oh, we didn't even read this. A small portable tabernacle containing a relic or fragment from a cosmic god, then used as a focus device to harness that energy for various purposes. A weapon used by Daemon shepherds to cull the herd. Not exactly designed for battle, but fearsome nevertheless. The weapon requires strength to use, but can be swung precisely from above or in wide arcs. You did a no flashlight run, you decided to go for the true ending. Of course the place was dark. Oh, right, you reminded me, I have the light now. Which is what I want to use for most of the part, because this game is super dark. The true ending... Which ending did I get? I got the semi-true ending. The cubes are element shotguns, yeah. I mean, I can use it. I will not do any damage, but yeah. It is fun. Magic is fun. Maybe I will respec to magic. We'll see. I haven't used firearms either. I'm glad that you can respell now with the DLC. Respec. I got the semi-true ending, where you fight the final boss, but not... I mean, if you know, you know. I don't want to spoil anything for the other people watching. Don't fight it at max strength. Please don't hit your head! Oh, nice. Not the healing proficiency. Oh man, I'm already so invested in this game again. How did this... I mean, I know why this game didn't get a lot of traction. It's just a shame, though. It's so... Ow! It's so good. It's janky, but it's good. Dark Souls 1 was also janky. I think one of the reasons that a lot of people didn't really connect with this game were the jump and runs things. I think a lot of people found them more frustrating than they're worth, which is totally understandable. And also the, like, sometimes really confusing level architecture. Was it 2020? I thought it was earlier than that. I could be wrong though. I guess you have it better in your head. But yeah, especially the DLC. If you look at the DLC, I'm not dealing with you guys. If you look at the the achievements on Steam for oh my god, please. For like all of the DLC bosses, like 2% of the player base have beaten Fear. Wow! Oh my god. Fall damage in this game can be so bad. I was surprised that I didn't take any there. I fell. I definitely fell. I fell off of my game. Hi guys. What about you? What's happening? Blue Sun came... Really? I thought it was way earlier. I bought this game a while before actually playing it. So I could be 100% wrong. I'm definitely misremembering then. Now, this game was made by a team of like 10 people, which is super impressive. I would really like for them to get another shot at this genre. But I think they're doing something else now. They're doing like a licensed game. I forgot what. But you can tell from their oh, I don't have any stamina. You can tell from their social media account that this is still like their baby. Oh, here's the rail poignard. It came out a few months after Elden Ring. Interesting. I mean, I guess Elden Ring has been out for also way longer than I thought. Oh no, I don't have trivia ready. I never have trivia ready. Why do I even offer that? Let me bog my noggin. I guess you could consider trivia that this game that the DLC for this game came out after Elden Ring. No, I'm not doing that. The first US president that didn't win the popular vote, but got elected to the presidency, was Rutherford B. Hayes. I think that's wrong, actually. Fun fact, my trivia's wrong. Fuck. Let's still do a US president thing because I have that in my mind right now. The first president who died in office was William Henry Harrison, and he died after giving the longest inaugural address ever in pretty bad weather and got a freaking flu or like lung infection and died a month later. Twice every orbit, Irid Novo dives through the plasma accretion disk, I can't read anymore, that surrounds the black hole to recharge its batteries for further operations. I cannot begin to list the series of inexplicable phenomena that occur systematically every time we pass through this hellish storm. A posture check. My posture is fine. Thanks for checking though. Every time I look at how my coworkers sit at work at their desks, I feel like I'm in pretty good hands when it comes to posture, because my god, there be some slouching. No! I will get rid of the trivia, I swear to all of the gods. Literally all of the gods. That's a black hole door. Black holes, huh? Did you know that one of the viewers on this chat, when he was still pursuing an academic career, was researching black holes? Ah, saved it. And now he doesn't make science, now he makes money. This is something that I mentioned earlier. So these doors only open after you... It is true. I know it is true. These doors only open during a black hole or like accretion storm. I don't know what it's called in game. When the clock is on the orange wedge, and only when you get a certain code from somewhere and put it into a device, the eyes of the arcology, on the right one, which the game does not tell you, and then you can get through here and get... Usually there's an item behind it. Will I bother with them? Probably not, to be honest. It's a real hassle to go back, put in the code, get back here, wait for the black hole time. But the idea is super cool. This is something that also... No, thank you for that sticker again. This is also something that this game really has a lot of really cool ideas, but maybe kind of a hassle in practice. Let's yeah, there's such specific things you need to do. And even when... Nowadays you can just look up all the codes on the wiki. But even when you know the codes and you know which eye to put which code into, it's still a hassle to get it. And I feel like usually it's not really worth it. It's like, okay, it's 10... It's 10 minutes past 10 p.m. I'll do the next boss, and after that I'll probably stop for the night. Remember, my freaking alarm goes at 6. Hey, thank you, Zach Shark, so much for the follow. I will continue this game. I will continue this playthrough Wednesdays. On Sundays and Wednesdays are my stream days. On Sundays right now I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII. Kinda for the first time, but not really, because I played it pretty much when it came out, and now I don't remember a single thing. Or I remember the main story beats, but that's it. There we go. Hello, artillery. Can you get down here, please? Oh, yeah. Oh, there he is. Hello. Oh my god. I suck at this fight. It's not a hard fight, but I suck at it. I don't know why. I can't really read him. Oh. Can you get off the wall, please? I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Nice. I gotta heal. That was really risky. There we go. Nice. Oh, that was really risky. One thing I hate about this guy, the first playthrough story, his corpse doesn't go away. You better believe that I thought it was going to get back up again when I was going to leave, but he doesn't, thankfully. I'm going to go to the next breach. Yeah, I will continue this playthrough now on Wednesday. I have to update my profile page to say that I'm playing this now Wednesdays instead of Lords of the Fallen. Again, I will check out if I can get Lords of the Fallen to run smoother because... Oh, strength module, nice. Because it should run on my PC. This is a high-end PC. I spent a lot of money on this thing. And again, my PC wasn't really struggling, it just crashed multiple times. We'll see if I can figure it out. These strange symbols. I see them everywhere. Where are they coming from? They are saying something to us, asking for our consent. It's always a ask for consent, people. Yeah, I love this. Let's call the train. Goodbye. Oh, hey. Never mind. I guess some people were just traveling. There we go. Man, I don't even know where the next breach is. I think this is the way to Alma Mater? Alma Mater Atrium, right? Yes. I don't want to go there yet. Actually, I don't even know why I didn't want to go there. That's how I get pretty much back to where I was. Door? No. There we go. That's the next breach. 10% of data gathered. You're just getting started. Stay safe and good luck. I'll not synchronize this. It'll work out. I'm sure of it. Yes, well, I had to pivot to a different game, which is always a hassle and always a little bit stressful. But yeah, I mean, I get to talk about one of my favorite games. A game that I feel is really underappreciated. So yeah, this is where I will stop for today. It's already getting pretty late for me at least. Thank you for sticking with me despite having to pivot games midstream. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you checking out this game and checking out the stream as per usual. Hope to see you soon again. Sunday for Final Fantasy VII and now Wednesday continuing this playthrough. Hopefully, yeah, I think for quite a while actually. I'm so happy to be back to streaming. It's so fun. I miss this hobby, man. I can't tell you enough how much I miss this. We'll see how it goes from here on out. Expect the recording on YouTube like maybe tomorrow, probably the day after tomorrow. We'll see.